An intelligent person keeps two things private at any cost. Stephen Hawking's hidden secret to a happy life. There are people who talk a lot, who share everything with the world, what they're doing, who they love, where they're going, what they plan to achieve. And then, there are people who move in silence, who guard certain things so carefully that even those closest to them can only guess. Intelligent people fall into the second group. They know that not everything needs to be spoken, not everything needs to be shared, and not everyone deserves to know the details of their life. Stephen Hawking once said, "Quiet people have the loudest minds." And in those quiet minds, two things are guarded more fiercely than anything else, two things that separate the truly wise from the ordinary. The first thing an intelligent person keeps private, their next move. Life is like a chessboard. Each piece has its value, but victory doesn't depend on talking about the move, it depends on making it. An intelligent person understands this deeply. They don't announce what they are about to do. They don't tell everyone about their plans, dreams, or strategies. They know that silence protects ambition, while noise invites interference. Stephen Hawking's life was a living example of this truth. Diagnosed with ALS at 21, doctors told him he had just a few years to live. Imagine if he had listened to them. Imagine if he had shared all his doubts, all his fears, and given up before trying. Instead, he turned inward, kept his vision private, and worked quietly. He did not say, "I will rewrite the laws of physics." He simply did it. By keeping his move private, he shocked the world with discoveries that no one expected from a man who could not move, could not speak without assistance, and could not live without medical support. Why keep your next move private? Because the world is full of three kinds of people. 1. Those who will support you. They are rare, and you already know them. 2. Those who will discourage you. They will tell you your dreams are impossible, just because they couldn't do it themselves. 3. Those who will silently compete with you. They will smile in front of you but secretly try to outdo you or steal your idea. When you reveal your next step too soon, you open the door to doubt, jealousy, and sabotage. But when you keep it private, you allow it to grow in silence, like a seed hidden underground before it bursts into a tree. Stephen Hawking never wasted energy defending his dreams to others. He once said, "Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. And adaptation requires silence, patience, and the wisdom to protect your next move until it is ready to shine." The second thing an intelligent person keeps private, their personal life. In the age of social media, people measure happiness by how loudly it is announced. Vacations are posted, relationships are displayed, and struggles are disguised behind filters. But the truly intelligent person understands, your personal life is your fortress. Stephen Hawking, despite being one of the most famous scientists in the world, lived with an extraordinary amount of privacy. His work was public, yes, but his deepest emotions, his personal struggles, his relationships, he never allowed the world to fully dissect them. He knew that exposing personal life gives others too much power over your peace. An intelligent person guards their love life, because love grows in silence, not under the microscope of opinions. Family matters, because outsiders cannot feel what insiders live. Pain and struggles, because not everyone who listens cares, and some only listen to gossip. Dreams of the heart, because sacred dreams lose their power when exposed to careless hands. Why keep your personal life private? Because people don't always see what you see. They may twist your story, misjudge your choices, and project their insecurities onto your journey. Stephen Hawking once reminded us, "The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge." When you share too much of your personal life, people think they know you. They build false judgments, and suddenly you find yourself living under the weight of opinions that don't belong to you. By keeping your personal life private, you protect not just your happiness, but also your freedom. Silence is the armor of the intelligent. There is an old saying, "Work hard in silence, let success make the noise." Intelligent people know that silence is not emptiness, it is strength. It is the place where dreams mature, where pain heals, and where wisdom grows. Stephen Hawking lived in silence not just because of his condition, but because his silence carried power. His mind was louder than any voice. His discoveries screamed louder than any announcement. His life spoke louder than any words. And his happiness? It was never found in applause or fame, but in the quiet joy of understanding the universe and embracing it despite limitations. Stephen Hawking's secret to happiness. Despite being trapped in a body that refused to obey him, Hawking found happiness. How? By focusing on what he had, not what he lacked. He once said, "However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. It matters that you don't just give up." His life reminds us that happiness is not in possessions, not in showing off, not in proving yourself to others, it is in the quiet, private victories of the soul. The two things recap. So, what does an intelligent person keep private at any cost? 1. Their next move, because the seed grows best when hidden under the soil. 2. Their personal life, because peace lives in privacy, not in public display. Stephen Hawking embodied both. He worked quietly, lived privately, and changed the world, not by shouting, but by thinking. Final reflection. Maybe the real message is this: intelligence is not just about how much you know. It is about how wisely you protect what matters. The happiest people are not the ones who share everything, they are the ones who live intentionally, quietly, and with purpose. So, if you want to live like an intelligent person, inspired by Stephen Hawking, remember. Protect your plans until they are strong enough to face the world. Protect your personal life until it no longer needs the approval of others. Because sometimes, the smartest thing you can ever say, is nothing at all. If this video brought value to your day, please give it a like, hit subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Your support truly means the world to us.